Hey everybody, so I got down in here today and I could tell, let's see if I can get this closed. I could tell that that's a square hole. Took a photo of it. But I tried to sit a socket wrench down in there because Dad says it should fit. And I have a few of these extra that I picked up from yard sales and stuff, and this is an old junk one. I took the grinder to it this morning and shortened it down a little bit, the side walls, so it would fit. It barely does, but I can't turn it. Every time I go to turn it, it slips out. Trying different things I had laying around to see what would fit in the hole. This little end fits in there, but I can't get anything on to turn it because of lack of space. So I'm trying to come up with something that I can use to get that to turn. So anyway. Alright, so I talked to Dad on the phone last night and he suggested taking a sharp screwdriver and cleaning that out. He said maybe there's some debris in there that's causing the wrench to wallow out of the hole. So I got myself a sharp screwdriver and I'm going to dig around in there, see if I can get it cleaned up. Alright, so this morning I've gotten here, dug it out with the screwdriver. I got a wrench in place. I even used a brace bar for some support to try and keep it in there. It keeps coming out. So I'm going to weld a little spot weld onto that wrench. That wrench is toast anyway. I've already grinded it down and it's unusable, but that's okay. I wasn't really hoping to keep that one. I've got a bunch of them and that one's junk. So I'm going to do me a little spot weld to try and keep that on there. And if I can make that wrench and that bolt one thing, I can just pull that sucker out of there, and that'll allow me to put my correct thermostat sensor in there. So yeah, wish me luck. Okay, after many hours of trial and error, I cannot get that bolt out. So plan B. Plan B is I took this brass bolt out of the top of here. You see that's pretty wide, about as wide as my finger, and I got to get an adapter so that this thermostat sensor temp gauge thing will work, because right now it just sits in there. I think it's way too big. So I'm going to take that to the hardware store today and get an adapter and go from there. I could go ahead and get that wire ready so that when this is done I can just hook the wire up and I'll be ready to go. Since it is early and the hardware store ain't open yet and everybody's still asleep. So let me do that. Alright, so check it out. I've got my wire all wired up and now I'm just waiting to get an adapter. It's Sunday and everything's closed. But I'm going to get my little adapter and that'll fit right there. And then this right here will just wire right there. And that'll be done and done. So now I'm just waiting for time for the store to open so I can go there and pick me up the right adapter. And if they don't have the right adapter, I may end up getting a different sensor just in this thread size. I mentioned something about thread size the other day and somebody said, well, one's a machinist and one's a this, that. No, it's just a different size. Different size, what do you call it, bolt? Different size circumference. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. Jeez. Alrighty. Enough of tinkering around right now. I'm gonna turn off my fan and go inside. And, I said fan, turn off my lamp. Go inside and drink me a second cup of coffee so I can tackle the day with as much joy and exuberance as I have so far. Thanks for watching.